All right, people, your boy man Mike coming at you guys with a totally impromptu and never mind this this Falcons lose to the Bucks. I was just too damn lazy to make another uh uh picture meme. But help your boy get to 4,000 by hitting that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, you already know what to do, man. All right, just hit that like, subscribe to the channel. But like I said before, man, um, this is dedicated to all you haters, man. Dedicated to all of you Matt Ryan haters who just love to find fault with this guy. I want to give you guys a sincere, all right, sincere. You see Matty Ice? You see this meme right here? This is sincere from the bottom of my heart. This meme right here is sincere. So all of you haters, they look at Matt Ryan like he's supposed to be able to do every freaking thing. Yeah, this is all to y'all, dog. Like this man's supposed to throw for 4,500 yards a year, not get injured, play defense, special teams, coach, be the GM. Like Matt Ryan's supposed to do everything and anything. Okay, this right here, dog. Like this is it's sincere. I mean, every bit of all of you Matt Ryan haters just look at this guy like he's supposed to be God, Jesus, like everything wrapped into one. Look, Tom Brady can't even do every dang thing by himself. But somehow Falcons fans this thing he's supposed to do everything. I'm seeing hate all over, all over the net, and not just from people you would think who wouldn't be, who's not as educated or dedicated to knowing what the hell is going on. There's a lot of people who has access to this information, and yet they still find ways to hate on Matt Ryan. Like he's supposed to be everything. Nobody says anything when Tom Brady can't, when he throws three interceptions in the game, when he struggles against the Dallas Cowboys. You saw that? He struggled against the Dallas Cowboys. Nobody said anything about that. That defense carried that team. Tom Brady didn't do it on his own, but somehow Matt Ryan is supposed to do it all on his own. When was the last time Matt Ryan and the Falcons won a game 13-9? Tell me. I want to know. When was the last time Matt Ryan and the Falcons had a 13-9 game? Yeah, we supposed to let Matt Ryan supposed to win every freaking game? Yeah. I know this is the three keys to victory, Falcons A, but I'm going to get to that. But I had to get this off my chest, dog, because I'm seeing a lot of hate. This is the greatest quarterback in franchise history, and he deserves our respect. You don't have to like him, but stop trying to pretend like this guy can do everything. He can't do everything. He can't coach. He can't play defense and tackle. He can't return kicks. Like, come on, dog. Let's be real. Just full of haters, bro. Can he audible? And that's another thing. People on this delusion that quarterbacks just can go in there and just change the play all willy-nilly just because they want to. Guess what, people? There are players on the team that aren't as intelligent, who do not know the playbook as well as Matt Ryan. If Matt Ryan decides he wants to run a play that Quadri Olison is unfamiliar with, that Calvin Ridley is unfamiliar with, guess what? Someone is gonna be in trouble. So Matt Ryan can't just decide he wants to change a play because he feels like it. And the offensive linemen don't know the play. No, Tom Brady doesn't just change plays because he feels like it. That doesn't happen in the NFL. You can't do that. You can't just do things because you want to, because you're the quarterback and you're making $150 million. I'm just gonna trade the. I'm just gonna change the play because my quarterback called something stupid. I don't like it. I'm just gonna change it. Quadri said he doesn't know the play, but I'm just gonna change the play because I want to run this play. Nah, bro, that's not how the NFL works. This is a team effort. And it just baffles me to see the crap that we see from fans, uneducated fans that love to just bash this dude, dog. This man misses. This is his second game in his career this season that he's missed, and he still doesn't get the proper respect. This man gets his ass smashed almost every single year, hit over 100 times a year, and he still continues to play. Matt Ryan deserves our respect. He deserves our respect. And mark my words when I say this, we are going to regret the day that Matt Ryan retires. We're going to see once again why Matt Ryan is the greatest quarterback in this franchise history. And in my opinion, he's the greatest player in this history of the franchise. That's just my opinion. It's close between he and Dion, but Matt Ryan has done so much for this organization that he deserves that respect. But I'm just going to get to three keys to victory right now because I'm kind of pissed off. All right. Just kind of pissed off. I got to get back. All right. Time to get back into. Hey, John, man, I really don't care what you. I really don't care what you think. I really don't care. All due respect, I don't care what you think. Am I going too far? That's all about opinions. You don't have to like it. I said it. Period. Now let me get back into Thanksgiving mode. All right. Whew. Let me get back into Thanksgiving mode. All right. Three keys to victory. Saints. Fans just love to hate, man. Like, come on, dog. Like you don't want to give. You love people love to be negative. They love to be negative. They love to point out what Matt Ryan can't do. Matt Ryan can't run a 4.5 like Michael Vick. He can't run. He can't do this. He can't do that. Julio, he can't do this. He can't do that. Vic Beasley can't do that. Grady can't do that. Dion, like, and we love to point out the negatives of it and everything. But when people do something positive, yeah, but, like, come on, bro. Like, get out of here, man. You get out of here, man. You ain't got, like, look, man. If you don't see that Matt Ryan is the greatest player in this franchise history, that's you. That's you, dog. You don't throw for 50,000 yards. 50,000 yards. And you tell me that's not elite. He just passed Warren Moon. Warren Moon is no scrub. This man has had, what, 4 offensive coordinators? 3 head coaches? 2 head coaches? Yeah. No, 3 head coaches. Come on, bro. You tell me somebody just, I'm going way too far. This man is throwing 50,000 yards, passing yards in his career. Not even just go, that's just one of his records. Oh, but guess what? He had Tony Gonzalez. Oh, he had Julio Jones and Roddy White. Oh, but guess what? Nobody, I said this before, nobody wants to say that who Tom Brady had. Tom Brady had the greatest coach of all time. Tom Brady has had, guess what? Two great tight ends. Before Psycho went on his killing rampage, Mr. Aaron Hernandez, he was a great tight end. Rob Gronkowski, without a doubt, a Hall of Fame tight end. Nobody can tell me that Rob Gronkowski is not a Hall of Fame tight end. But do we hold that against Tom Brady? Hell no, we don't. We praise him to the moon. Do we dog Tom Brady out for having one of the... Look, he got the number one defense right now. The number one defense. Number one defense in the NFL. But do we dog him out for having one of the best defense in the NFL? Hell no. But we want to dog Matt Ryan out for having, look, the 26th ranked 26th ranked defense. This is a team effort. No quarterback in the history of NFL has won a Super Bowl on his own. It takes a team effort. Coaching, offense, defense, special teams work together in order to win championships. So hell yeah, Tom Brady has 6 rings. But he didn't do it on his own. So, but I be damn not gonna sit back and just let Falcons fans just dog Matt Ryan out because he has a Julio Jones. I be damned if I'm just gonna sit back and let people dog Matt Ryan out because he had Tony Gonzalez, Julio Jones, and Roddy White. What about Russell Wilson and the Legion of Boom, one of the greatest defenses of all time? Do we bash him for that? Hell no. It's crazy, dog. It's insane. It's insane to see all of this hate that this guy get from everybody for having weapons. And like I said, Tom Brady could easily has access to the greatest coach of all time, and no one bashes him for it. Why? Because, oh, he got rings. Oh my God, he has Josh McDaniels. He's had Josh McDaniels for nearly 10 plus years. Matt Ryan has ran through offensive coordinator. Every time, every 2 years, it seems like every 2-3 years, it seems like Matt Ryan is getting a new offensive coordinator. And Tom Brady's had the same offensive coordinator for nearly 10 freaking years. And no one bashes him for that. But we want to bash Matt Ryan every chance that we get. Yep. Drew Brees has had the same coach. Drew Brees has had the same coach. Sean Payton. What? For almost 10 years? 2009? Yep. The same coach for 10 years. Matt Ryan's been running through offensive coordinator like draws, dog. It's crazy. It is insane. We love to bash this dude. It's insane. It really is insane to see so much hate that this guy, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And if it wasn't Matt Ryan, let's just say if it wasn't a Matt Ryan, if it was another quarterback in the NFL that were receiving the same hate that Matt Ryan does, and it was like this before. It was like this before he even the man didn't even get a chance to play quarterback in the NFL, and they was already saying that he needs to be a wide receiver. They didn't even get a man a chance to be a quarterback before they said he needed to be a wide receiver. And he's running through this month. Look, man, Lamar Jackson is running through this beast, bruh. He running through this bit. It's so like we love to just if a man is not flashy, if a man is not what we think he should be, like we don't even give these guys credit, man. We love to just discredit every freaking body, man. Love to discredit everybody. And that's what a sad Falcons fan like that's it. Made Harry Douglas 1,000 yard receiver. Went to Tennessee, did nothing. Did nothing. And if I'm not mistaken, he retired there shortly thereafter. Yep, he did. He did. He did. It baffles me, dog. It baffles me just to see the hate. I just don't understand the hate. And then we this is another thing that kills me. This is another thing that absolutely it kills me when I see this, bro. Talking about we really have people that say this stupid crap. Matt Ryan is just a stat chaser. Like who the hell? This is football. You're supposed to get stats. What are you talking about? Oh, he's just a stat chaser. Like, what the hell are you saying? He's just a stat chaser? Duh! Running backs are supposed to get yards. Wide receivers are supposed to get yards. Wide receivers are supposed to catch the ball. Quarterbacks are supposed to throw the ball. And defenders are supposed to get interceptions, tackles, and prevent people from doing things. Like, why are we playing the game of football if stats don't mean it? Like, if stats doesn't mean anything, then what the hell are we playing the game for? To look at each other? Are we just supposed to, like, who came up with this crap, bro? Oh, he's just a stat pattern. Like, who came up with this crap? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, he doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Matt Ryan is just a stat chaser. He only got 50,000 yards because he's a stat chaser. So why does that not apply to Tom Brady? Tom Brady has won 6 Super Bowls and he's still playing. And that same thing don't apply to Tom Brady. Oh, he's just a stat pattern. Like oh, you damn right. He's patting his stats. He wants to get Super Bowl. Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, all these guys stat pattern. You know what I'm saying? Philip Rivers, all these guys are stat pattern. Like, duh. What the hell are you playing the game for if you're not padding your stats? That's the name of the game, dog. What are we talking about? What are we saying? It makes no sense. What's good, bro? I apologize. I'm gonna get to the keys to victory soon, but bro, like, I just had to get this off my chest, bro. Your boy man Mike had to get this off his chest, bro. I'm seeing some insane stuff. Like, look, man. Everybody know. Everybody know that I really don't care too much about. Everybody knows that I really don't care too much about LeBron James, but I would never say LeBron James. Okay, it's not a great player. This guy's a great. He's a Hall of Fame player. He's not my cup of tea, but I would never discredit the player that he is. He's a Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer without doubt. But what are we doing? Are we sitting back? Like we see this guy putting up incredible stats. We see Tom Brady putting up incredible stats. Drew Brees putting up these monster stats. And we praise these guys to the moon, but then we got guys like Matt Ryan who was doing the same thing, but we wanted to discredit them. I don't get it, bro. Just be a man about it and just say, let's be a man about it and just say I don't like Matt Ryan. I can respect the fact that you just don't like him. But guess what? Your boy man might just don't like LeBron. I don't like nothing about LeBron James. I think he's a crybaby. I think he's a flopper. I just don't like him, okay? I will never like LeBron James. But guess what? I respect the player that he is. He's a Hall of Famer without a doubt. And if what it came down to it, like I will feel some way about if he decided to join the Atlanta Hawks for whatever reason, guess what? I'll be on board. But I wouldn't like him. I'll be real, dog. But it baffles me to see all of these crazy, bro, like all of these crazy excuses for people to just don't like Mac Ryan. Like, use a stat pattern. Like, he's had Hall of Fame play. Like, get the freak out of here with this man, bro. Every coach has had a Hall of Fame player. Every winning Super Bowl winning coach has had Hall of Fame players. Every Hall of Fame, every quarterback has had a great receiver. Every coach, every receiver, every quarterback has had a great receiver. Every coach has had a great player. But somehow that doesn't apply for Matt Ryan. Somehow it's only bad because he's Matt Ryan. Somehow it's bad because Matt Ryan has Julio Jones. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is the stuff that, like, it irritates me to no end to see all of these excuses, bro. If Vic Beasley does well, can we pray? Like, I don't think, to be honest, man, I have no idea what the Falcons are gonna do with Vic Beasley. I think he's pretty much gone. And they'll probably let him walk for a compensation pick. I don't see Vic Beasley coming back. But all like you said, man, these fans, man, you say some of the dumbest crap. Like you, do you really do you really? No, I don't pay Vic. If you haven't traded him, just get the compensation pick, cut Freeman, and let's let Vic Beasley walk, get a compensation pick, and just go in the draft and get somebody in the draft. Cause Tack is going to be a pretty good player. I'm not worried about that. But it's nuts, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. I just see all the excuses. I see a ton of excuses for guys who just don't like Matt Ryan. And like I said, if you want a Michael Vick, if you want a Lamar Jackson, man, just say it instead of just discrediting this man. Like, this guy's done so much for this organization. He's done so much for this organization, and he's done so much for this organization, bro. And it's just we love to discredit this man. I don't think there's many quarterbacks in the NFL who has only missed 2 games in their entire career out of what this is 11th, 10th or 11th year as a quarterback. Like, come on, bro. I don't know many quarterbacks who's done that. Brett Favre. Like, Brett Favre is the only one that comes to mind. That's it. And this entire career, this dude has missed 2 games. Bro, that's crazy. It reminds me of Frank Gore. Like, Frank Gore still doing his thing, bro. Still going hard. Just past what Barry Sanders on the all-time list. Like, bro, that's incredible. Let's give these guys a hand, bro. Let's stop hating these guys because you don't like them. Give these guys respect. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's the guy that doesn't miss games, bro. Get that man. Look, that man playing. That man balling out. If it wasn't for Lamar Jackson, bro, he'd be the MVP. Let's commend these brothers, bro. It's okay to not. It's okay to just not like people. Just it is what it is. But like we discredit this man. Like it doesn't even make sense why you discredit him. Like he's padding his stats. Like who the hell what player in the league wouldn't want to pad their stats? Like, what player in the league would not want to pad their stats? That's the whole point of you playing the game is padding your freaking stats, bro. So you can get more money. so you can get more accolades, get more rings. That's the whole point of playing the game. Win championships, get more yards, get more. You know what I'm saying? Pad your stats so you can get that money, bruh. It's crazy. It's insane, bro. All these fair weather fans, bro, like just love to discredit people. Love to discredit people. Ain't nobody is nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I might slip up here and there, but guess what? When I slip up, bro, I'm man enough to say that. Guess what? Yep, I messed up. I was wrong. Oh, I've said it plenty of times on here. I've said plenty of times. Plenty of times. Devondre Campbell. I was wrong about the Falcons not bringing back Vic Beasley. I did not think the Falcons are going to bring back Vic Beasley, even though I'm a big component for. Uh, I'm a big time advocate for Vic Beasley. I really think Vic Beasley is a good player. I said the same thing about Desmond Trufant. I said Desmond Trufant as a top corner. End up being right about that. The guy is balling out of his mind. I said Isaiah Oliver was going to improve. He started out really rough, and he's steady improving right now. Like this team is steady improving, dog. But yeah, at least we did check. Yeah, yeah, we did trade Duke Riley away. He was not it. We did trade Duke Riley away. But it's so much. It's so much that like it's literally when you look at Matt Ryan, nobody can say there's truly like the only thing that you can truly say about Matt Ryan's game that lacks. Like you can't say that Matt Ryan can't run because when you look at the rushing yards, when quarterback is concerned, Matt Ryan is near the top of quarterbacks in rushing yards. You ain't got to believe me. Look at the stats, bro. Look at the stats. Matt Ryan is always near the top when it comes down to quarterbacks rushing yards. You ain't got to believe me. Look at the stats, bro. That's a fact. No, he's not Michael Vick. No, he's not, you know, he's not even damn Jameis Winston. But this dude he gets it done. He gets those rush yards when he needs to. He can get you 10, 15 easy. Matt Ryan can run for 20, 30 yards in a game. He's done it before. Consistently. Yeah, because he be scrambling for his life. Yeah, you right, dog. You right. Because he's running for his life. He's done it before. Like the only thing you can truly say about Matt Ryan's game is that Matt Ryan doesn't have an elite arm strength. He can throw the ball deep, but he doesn't have a Jameis Winston's type arm. He doesn't have a Aaron Rodgers type of arm, but he can throw the ball deep. You know what I'm saying? But there's very very little weakness to Matt Ryan's game. You know what I'm saying? There's things that I would like to see, Matt Ryan be more, but that's just not the person that he is. He's not a guy that goes out and screams and yell at his teams and cussing on the sideline and stuff. He doesn't do that often unless he's just absolutely, over the top, like belligerent. Like he has to be completely upset for him to like go off on the sideline. That's just not the person he and Julio are. They're mild mannered leaders and they lead by example. I would love to see Matt Ryan be more vocal and like point people out. He damn right. He better than Eli. What's good, Ezekiel? But he has deep accuracy. He has deep ball accuracy, but he doesn't have the consistent arm strength. That's the difference. He doesn't put that ball up, like a Jameis Winston. He doesn't put that, that speed on the ball, on that deep ball like a Jameis Winston, like a Aaron Rodgers. He just doesn't have that speed, that fire behind the ball. He can throw the ball deep, but he doesn't have that same that same power on the ball like those guys. You know what I'm saying? But there's very little weaknesses when it comes down to Matt Ryan, dog. This guy's literally played in every type of offense you can possibly name. Matt Ryan has played at every offense. You can't say that about many quarterbacks. You can't say that about Tom Brady. Tom Brady played in the same system. Matt Ryan has played in every single system in the NFL. Every system Matt Ryan has played. Every single, like, there's no system Matt Ryan has never played in. And this guy, we still just like point at this guy and say, oh, he sucks. Like, bro, come on. He's played in every system. How many quarterbacks you say that played in a run first offense, a spread offense, a West Coast offense? You know, this guru has played in every type of offense you can possibly name. Overrated where? Overrated where, bro? He's put up those numbers in every one of those systems. Offensive player of the year. MVP. What system do you think that fit this team? Look, the system that fits this team, bro, is the West Coast offense. Why? Because Matt Ryan does not have. You can tell that he's losing a little bit of oomph on that deep ball, so he needs to be in a West Coast short intermediate offense where he can just get the ball out of his hands quickly. That's why I was so excited when we saw Matt Schaub when he put up 460. That's what the offense. This is what the offense should be doing. That's how we should be playing. That's how we should be playing. That offense, short intermediate route, getting the ball out of his hand quick. That's the athletes that do their thing. That's what they should have been doing. And you saw the Falcons put up big time numbers, and this was out Matt Ryan. That's what this offense. That's what our team. This is what our team is best at. But we had this dumbass offensive coordinator that just wants to come in and throw the damn ball deep. He wants these long developing plays, and our offensive line that we don't have chemistry. The offensive line is young, and he comes in and just does whatever he wants. This team, this offensive line, these guys are run block first offensive linemen. Jake Matthews, these guys need to be going forward, attacking, not going backwards. This is all that right there is on Thomas Dimitrov and Dirk Cutter. Thomas Dimitrov, he should be telling this guy, no, we need to be a short, intermediate passing game. But nope, 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 nope. We have a he. We went right backwards. We went right. We won 2 games, got cocky, thought we was back, and he goes right back to the. We went right back to that long developing plays. We went right back to playing zone, just waiting, 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 waiting. We didn't mix any coverages. We didn't do anything differently with the defensive line. We went right back to what it was. This is why Dan Quinn is going to get fired because he got too cocky. Got too cocky, thought he was back, thought his team was back instead of just sticking to what was working. And the Bucks came in and smacked that behind, bro. You gotta stick with what works. If it's working, even if it's not your scheme that you want to be playing, Dan Quinn wants to play cover 3 zone. But if that crap ain't working, stop it. No adjustments were made. You're absolutely right. And I'm not saying that Kyle Shanahan is like some brilliant offense coordinator because he's not. Kyle Shanahan is not a brilliant coordinator. Kyle Shanahan he's a great he understands the importance of balance. Kyle Shanahan understands the importance of balance. And this is another misconception that I want to clear up as far as Kyle Shanahan. He made our offensive line better. No, he did not. He did not make that offensive line better. Matt Ryan was hit at least over 104 times in 2016. Matt Ryan still got hit a lot in 2016, but we scored so many points because we was running the ball. Balance, balance, balance. They still got Matt Ryan still got hit. I can show you guys the stats. You can look it up for yourself. How many times did Matt Ryan get hit in 2016? Yep, over 100 times Matt Ryan got hit. Near the top of the league when it came down to getting hit. So he did not make this offensive line better. He made the offense more dangerous because he was able to create balance. That's why the Falcons offense is struggling right now because Dirk Cutter does not understand the importance of running the ball. Even if you don't run the ball well, even if you're getting 2 to 3 yards a game, you have to have that threat of running the ball so you can use play action. The threat of running the ball is much greater than what people realize it is. You can't just come in and nobody knows. If people know that you're not going to run the ball, you make it easier for them. We made it easy for the Bucks because the Bucks knew exactly he knew exactly what Dirk Cutter was going to do. He was going to come in with long developing plays, and they were just going to tee off on the offensive line. Blitz, blitz, blitz. That's exactly what they did because there was no threat of running the ball because they know Dirk Cutter. And hell no, we don't need no Lincoln Riley. No, we can't have a quarterback. We can't have a coach that's losing to K State. All right. He's supposed to be this guru, but he's losing to K State. Come on, bro. We don't want that. I don't want them problems. Nah, I'm good on that, dog. But it's really insane. It's insane, bro, just to see Coach McCarthy would be a pretty good. I would like to see Mike McCarthy, a West Coast offense. I think, like I said, I think the right at this stage of Matt Ryan's career, he has to be in a run first and a run first West Coast offense. Has to. He has to. Can't continue to do that. He can't continue to throw the ball 40, 50 times a game. It's not healthy anymore. It's not healthy. And if you want to win championships, if you want to win championships at this point, you have to scale down on Matt Ryan, Julio Jones. Don't throw these guys out there. You can't continue to have these guys, Julio Jones having 120 receptions a year. Nah, bro, we can't continue to do that. Matt Ryan throwing for 4,500 yards. Julio Jones with 1,600 yards every season. Like, I want Julio Jones, to be be Julio, but he's getting up in age, dog. Like, if we want to win championship, we want to remain um, in contention while we build the defense, we got to scale back on Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. We got to scale back on Julio Jones, dog. You can't continue to throw these guys out. Had these guys with 120 receptions a year. Matt Ryan 100, 4,500, 5,000 yards passing. You can't continue to do it. We need balance, man. While we create, build a defense. Well, we can't build a defense with damn Thomas Dimitroff as the GM. That can't happen. That damn sure can't happen. I think 35 between 35 and 4,200 yards for Matt Ryan is good. I don't want Matt Ryan throwing. I really don't want Matt Ryan throwing anything over 4,500 yards. I just don't want it because we need to preserve him for at least 3 to 5 years while we build this defense. And after that, we'll be looking for if we can't, find a head coach, and for whatever reason something happened to Matt Ryan, you know, don't want anything to happen to Matt Ryan. But in the meantime, bro, we got to preserve what's left of Matt Ryan and Julio Jones if we want to remain in contention for, you know, the potential of being a Super Bowl champion. We can't continue to throw these guys out there getting their ass smashed every freaking time. We can't continue to let that happen. But like I said before, man, after next year, Julio, bro, Julio Jones just got, bro, like Julio Jones ain't going nowhere no time soon. Okay, he just signed a 3-year contract extension for $60 million. That's $20 million a year. Julio Jones ain't going nowhere, dog. That cap is gonna eat us alive if we do anything with Julio Jones. All right, so no, Julio ain't going nowhere, dog. It's the cap, bro. It's the cap. But yes, yeah, I believe, like you said, I truly believe that we got to go back to running the ball. I really, really love what I see from Cardio. I think Cardio Olison. I think he's going to be a big time. I think he's going to be a pretty good running back. I don't want to get ahead of myself and say he's going to be a star, but I think he has the potential with the right coach and the right philosophy with the Atlanta Falcons. I think Quadri Oldest can be a pretty good running back. But I really like it. But no, like I said, Julio Jones is not going anywhere. Matt Ryan is not going anywhere for at least the next 3 years. All right. That's a lock. That's lock. If we do anything to Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, we are dead. We might as well just call it a day. Free is pretty much gone. I just don't see Free coming back. You don't have 5 running backs on a roster without sending somebody a signal that somebody is going to be out. You got 5 running backs on the roster, dog. Come on, that right there is a major sign. Free is out of here. Free is out. And they're like, I know people's like looking at the salary cap and saying it's $9 million, but the Falcons can choose to, kind of split that salary up, the cut up. Like they can, push it back, to 2021 to be able to pay um, the salary cap for that. So if 2020 his salary cap is 9 million, 2021 he can have 4.5 million, and the following year it'll be 4.5 million. So they can choose to split it up. That's kind of how the cap works. You can choose to split the cap uh, cuts up. So you kind of restructure some guys. I don't think Keanu Neal will be back. If he is, I don't see him as a safety. A knee injury as well as a Achilles injury, he will most likely have to play uh, linebacker, strong side linebacker. I just can't continue. I can't see him, playing strong safety at this point. But um, but yeah, when it all come down to it, dog, Michael Thomas is overrated. Yeah, come on, dog. He's a glorified tight end. He's a glorified tight end. I guess that's my cue to get these 3 keys to victory real quick. The first one for the Atlanta Falcons Saints game. We got killed over the middle. All right, Tampa Bay destroyed us over the middle. I think Deion Jones, KZ, Ricardo Allen, those guys did not do a good job. Um, they really didn't do a good job, holding Chris Godwin over the middle. We got destroyed. So if we're having a hard time with Chris Godwin, we're gonna have to hold Michael Thomas because he's a glorified tight end. They love to use him uh, in the middle of the field. So the Falcons have to stop Michael Thomas over the middle of the field. That means that we may have to go away from the cover two, cover three, and play more man-to-man defense, and that will more than likely say that we're going to have one-on-one opportunities for Alvin Kamara, and that's going to be Deion Jones. So the Falcons are going to have to play more man-to-man and just stop Michael Thomas over the middle. That's the first one. The second one, man, we just got to do a better job of just game planning. All right, this is the second. The second one is just um, the second one is obviously the play calling. We can't continue with these long developing plays, man. I know we got lucky last game. Um, Cam just did not have. I'm just going to see this. I'm going to hold back the lucky part, but Cam did not play well against Caleb McGarry. Caleb McGarry manhandled him all freaking game. Let's just call a spade a spade. Caleb manhandled him all game. So I'm going to keep an eye on that matchup, Caleb McGarry, Cam Jordan, because if Caleb holds him again, yeah, he got some splaining to do, dog. Cam got some splaining to do if he can't get past Caleb for the second game in a row. All right, so the second one is obviously them long developing plays. We have to stop with those long developing plays. Get the ball out of Matt Ryan's hands quick, fast, so he does not get hit as much. All right, we don't need that happening. We're at home. We can't let these guys eat turkey on our damn field. Can't let that happen. Get the ball out of Matt Ryan's hand. Let the athletes do what they do. Don't know if Julio Jones going to play. He is questionable his shoulder. So that's another thing. The third one, and I think this is probably the most important to the game, is the defensive line. The defensive line, um, again, we got too cocky, got way too cocky, and we just went away with what was working. The Falcons were mixing coverages. They were mixing fronts. They was using, Vic Beasley on the left side, the right side, and all of a sudden, for whatever reason, they go against what was working. This is the stuff that gets you fired. This is the stuff that gets you fired from head coach. You just get fired from head coach for doing stuff like this. You go away from what works. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely insane. I don't get that. You want to go away from what works. Insane. I don't know why he did that. So the Falcons have to mix coverages with they have to mix coverages and they have to mix up their fronts. Got to mix up their fronts. They did not do that. They stayed in the same exact look, that same look they've been going from pretty much all year. They had success when they was moving but then when they was moving Vic Beasley, Tack McKinley, Grady Jarrett around, they was having a ton of success when they was moving these guys around. For whatever reason, Dan Quinn decided he wants to go back to, his typical, and guess what? Yep, Tampa Bay destroyed us. Got way too cocky. Thought we was back. Dan Quinn thought his defense had turned the corner, but nope. They went back to that cover three soft zone, and Tampa Bay just pretty much destroyed us. Went completely the opposite of what was working. If it's not broke, don't fix it, bro. It wasn't broke. Your original scheme was broke. Why are you going back to something that was broke? It was broken, bro. Dan Quinn, it was broken. The cover three soft zone was broken. Stop trying to go back to it. What's the freaking point? Mixing coverages, mixing the fronts, that's what got you success in this game against the Saints and the Carolina Panthers. That was got them mixing the fronts, confusing the quarterbacks. They had no idea where players were going to go, who's going to come. And for whatever reason, Dan Quinn went completely opposite of that. We kept Vic Beasley primarily on the left side of the defense, right side of the offense. He kept on that same side, did not send him stunts, did not put Vic Beasley on the right side on the defense, just kept in the same spot, and you saw exactly what happened. Stubborn, foolishness. That's what get coaches fired because they're so stubborn. They want to get their defense. They want to prove to themselves that their defense works, even when it doesn't work. Bro, we in it to win it. I don't give a damn about your scheme. I don't care about your cover three scheme. Nobody cares. We want to get sacks. We want to get interceptions. We want to get wins. Your defense ain't getting it. So instead of just conceding that your defense does not work right now, you're trying to force it on us. And this is why we end up getting embarrassed. That was embarrassment. A complete embarrassment to get beat by the Buccaneers, dog. What's good, man? Chris Crash, Drew, what's good, man? Cody Paul, I see all you guys in there. I appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving for everybody too, man. I'm not sure if I'll do a live. I will try to do a live tomorrow after the game. That's kind of why I did this today, because I'm not exactly sure if I will. I plan on, if I can, I plan on doing it, but this is kind of key to victory. Like I said, the first key to victory, and I know I kind of went all over the place as far as this live is concerned, but you know what I'm saying. The first one, damn, if I can remember, because this was just impromptu. This is just took it straight off the head, straight off the dome. The first one, I believe I said, what the hell did I say? uh, I, what was it? Offensive line. They got to get the ball. Yeah, they had to get the ball out of his hand. They have to get the ball out of Matt Ryan's hand. No long developing play. The second one, um, you have to mix up coverages. You can't continue to use the same. Um, you cannot continue to use the same freaking fronts over and over again. And hell, I forgot. Fuck it. All right. Fuck it. That's what happens when you just do impromptu. I forgot what I said, so I forgot what I said. I'll go back. I'll go back through the live after I'm done, man. But I forgot. Hey, it happens to the best of us, man. But man, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope everybody have a wonderful day, bro. Um, what am I thankful for? Um, I'm just thankful for all you guys, man, for continue to support your boy. Um, a sad Falcons fan, Chris Crash, Golden Rooster, all you guys, man. Everybody who continue to support your boy at Mad Mike Sports, Unintentional Grounding, your boy Lieutenant Dan, Feli Sports Podcast, all you guys, bro. Jazzy Jeff, Cody Park. Like I said, man, I appreciate everybody for just continue to support your boy here at Mad Mike Sports, man. And I think that's it, dog. I really think that's it. I think that's it, man. But I will, like I said, if I'm definitely trying to do a live tomorrow after the game. Um, I just don't want them to win. They can't win. I don't want them son of a guns eating turkey on our field, dog. I just don't want it. I don't want to see it. All right. I just hate those guys with everything. I don't like them. But like I said, I'm definitely planning on doing a live tomorrow, so you guys can check me out. Once again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Electric Shocker, what's good? But if you're new to the channel, man, go and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell your boys, tell your friends, everybody that there's an Atlanta Falcons channel, positive, upbeat, talk trash, but we're not going to continuously bash the hell out of players like a lot of these fair weather fans, like a lot of ESPN, a lot of these media guys. They just love to diss us. They love to hate us. They love to talk negative about us. When we do something great, they don't want to. They don't want to report on us, and then they report on us. They give us like 1 minute of highlights, and then it's on to the Patriots. Let's talk about the Patriots. Let's talk about everybody else, but the Atlanta Falcons. They don't want to respect us, and that's the reason why I could created this channel, man, for Atlanta Falcons fans can come here, talk amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Talk positively about everyone. We're gonna call a spade a spade. If Vic Beasley ain't getting it done, we're gonna call a spade a spade. If Matt Ryan is not getting it done, we're gonna call a spade a spade. We're gonna say it, or we're gonna get it over. But we will not continuously bash players over and over and over again. We're gonna come here. We're gonna have fun, dog. You know what I'm saying? And continuously support our Atlanta Falcons. So, with that said, I thank you everybody for tuning in to this live. But your boy Mad Mike is out, man.